It may be July, but the ski slopes are still packed in California. Lifts ran on Independence Day at the Squaw Valley ski area for the fourth time in history. As the winter's record-breaking snow melted, is creating raging rivers downstream. Dozens of people have been rescued from the Truckee River. Carter Evans followed the water from the peaks of Squaw Valley to the desert floor below.
In the high Sierra of California, it's continuing to look a lot like Christmas, but in July.
I never thought I would wear shorts skiing.
2 weeks after the official start of summer, skiers at Squaw Valley are refusing to let temperatures near 80 degrees melt away their favorite winter sport. What's the difference between a winter skier and a spring-summer skier?
They're basically the same, they're just wearing less.
Squaw Valley President and CEO Andy Worth thanks last winter's epic snowfall for his ability to keep the chairs lifting into July.
We have this concept, but we're going to run it as the 2016, 17, 18 season. We're going to take 2 ski seasons, put them together. This is absolutely uncharted territory.
But while these folks are rushing downhill, federal snowpack monitor Jeff Anderson is heading up to check on a data collection site nestled between runs.
It basically is a big scale that measures how much weight there is in the snowpack.
Although this one's empty a few mountains over. How much snow is here now?
There's about a little over 4 feet right now we're standing on.
This station is still buried in winter.
We had 2.5 times, that's 250% means, 2.5 winters of snow. We got this one winter.
As it melts, most of the snow in these mountains flows downhill to the same destination. The 191 square mile catch basin known as Lake Tahoe.
We have seen more inflow to the lake this year than any year since we have records back to 1900.
U.S. District Court Watermaster Chad Blanchard keeps an eye on water levels at the lake. In just 1 week during California's recent heat wave, more than 12 billion gallons of water poured in. It's now only 2 inches from being full.
There are 63 identified streams that feed Lake Tahoe.
And how many routes out?
1 route out.
That's the Truckee River.
Right.
Because of this year's sheer volume, Blanchard has had to release 10 times more water through this dam than in a normal year. That's causing serious trouble downstream. Search and rescue teams down in Reno, Nevada are training for the worst. They've rescued more than 20 people from the raging currents so far this year, and at least 3 have been swept to their death.
It's flowing about at least double of what we would normally expect this time of year.
Mark Bell of the Washoe County Hasty team says recreational swimmers and kayakers are being caught off guard by a river that's usually far more placid.
They'll decide to just maybe get in the river just a little bit, and then the river basically takes them off their feet.
It's happening all over the West. The California Highway Patrol recently plucked this man from a rock in the middle of the nearby Yuba River.
He's at the patient. Get him in.
He was just a few feet away from plunging over a 50-foot waterfall.
Okay, coming up. Power's good. Bring him up.
Here it comes. Hold your breath.
Authorities say training exercises like these are essential because while the water is raging down in Reno, there's plenty more where that came from back up here.
Most climatologists will tell you that this is a function of volatility of weather patterns, and we will see more like this going forward.
So you're gonna have ups and downs.
We are.
For CBS This Morning, Carter Evans, Lake Tahoe.
Well, we saw Carter skiing in the tee, so clearly he knows exactly what he's doing on the slopes.
He was involved, but I'm telling you, I was just in Wyoming. The water, you step in, it moves much faster than you think all of a sudden.
For a state that badly needed the water, it's pretty impressive the fact that they're getting the water, but it's so dangerous yet. These currents can just rip you right out.
But the skiers are saying we get to ski.
Yeah.
In
January.
In July.
January.
That's not so bad if you're good on those slopes.